Hey guys, so today I just want to make a very quick video about this person's comment on YouTube. He's saying that, okay, now it's quoting me, "I'm not a fanboy," says the dude with 3 Samsung Android devices. And then he say LOL. Okay, so this is just a very, very bad trying to attack me and saying that I'm a Samsung fanboy just because I have more devices from Samsung than, let's say, a company like Apple. Now, I don't really get this argument because why would I use something in my life that is coming from a company that sucks if you think I'm a fanboy? Because I use both Apple products, I use both Samsung products, I use both Microsoft products every single day of my life. I still do believe that Apple is bringing better sound in their iPod Touch than a lot of new Android smartphones. I bought this Sensation XL phone that was coming with Beats audio. And do you know a fun thing about those Beats? I haven't even tried out them because people say it sucks, and I think I'm gonna try them out. But some people say that Beats have a little bit too much bass and stuff like that. But I mean, it was like a week ago I bought them, and most people would be like, "Oh my god, I gotta try this," right now. It must be the best. But I've already have a other in ear right now that I'm using that's also kind of expensive. But I mean, the thing is that this is a very bad argument, and why would I use something? Why would I use something from Apple if I'm a fanboy? And why would I talk good as I'm doing right now about Apple? I think that Apple was good. They were really good back in 2007. They had something going on, and then they were going good for a few years. But then Android came and really did take over many of these things that people was complaining about with Apple. The screen size, customization, more freedom. And the reason why I have so many Samsung smartphones right now that's in different sizes, comes with different specs and everything, is because I'm a reviewer. I buy new phones, and I have bought the new Apple iPhone 4S that Apple released last year. If Samsung, or I mean, if Apple would have released more phones with different specs, different screen size and everything, I would probably have bought them as well. But now the thing is that Apple didn't do that. They didn't offer more alternatives. And if we're just gonna spin it off here a little bit, if you talk about smartphones here, I think that the Samsung Galaxy Note, that is a 5-inch device, a 5-inch smartphone with a S Pen. I think that is a phone that seriously everyone out there on this earth need to try right now for at least a week, because that phone is more than just a phone. That is something that can start something really big. After you've been using that phone, you really do realize that this is something a little bit more than a phone. Just because it's so big, it can replace many of these tablet things like browsing and everything, just because the screen is so massive. And the thing is that I've been seeing 3 more huge tech YouTube partners that have been making like 12-minute videos, 12 to like 60-minute videos, talking about the Samsung Galaxy Note, like John for Lakers, and Phone Dog made like a 30-day challenge. And then we have another person that I can't name right now because I forgot his name. But the thing is that they are making so long videos reviewing the phone, and the only thing they do in that video is talking extremely good about the phone. They don't like say anything negative. That's something new, okay? I've never seen that before happening to a phone, that people only been talking good about it. And they've been saying that the battery life is good, the screen is awesome, and that the first time they saw the phone, they said to themselves, no, 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 this is too big. but it's something new. I mean, if Apple would have released a 5-inch iPhone or iTablet or some name with an I before, that would have been this. That would really have been the thing. That would outsell everything. Okay, it would outsell every single thing out there because this is an interesting size with a tablet. And the thing is that yes, I use the tablet right now. I use it more than I've been before. I may still not be a power user, but I mean, if you go ahead and start to use that stylus more, then you will become better and you will become a little bit more of a power user. And I mean, I seriously can't think of me buying a phone and use a phone on a daily basis that is smaller than 5-inch. I'm so used to that size now, so it will be interesting to see how I'm gonna do with the Samsung Galaxy S3. But the thing is that Samsung is still experimenting with screen size, and if the Samsung Galaxy S3 is gonna have this 4.8-inch screen, then I mean it's gonna be very close to a 5-inch device. So yeah, but it's gonna be interesting. Do I wanna make the switch? That's gonna be a very interesting thing, and also this time Samsung won. They made a interesting device that some people even not sure of if they should call it a tablet or a smartphone, so they call it phablet. Uh, but the thing is, that's just because the Samsung did try something new, and it's not just that they did try something new, is that they did really find a new market that I think is gonna blow up as hell in the future once we get better spec smartphones. It's gonna be crazy. And the thing is that this time, as I said, as Samsung is saying in their little trailers and everything for the Samsung Galaxy Note, that it's something new, and it really is something new. I mean, I could sit here all day long talk good about the Note and say what's good about it, but I already been making so many videos about it. The thing is that it's something new, and you have to try it out. I've not heard a single person that hasn't been liking this phone, and with stock Android 4.0.3 ICS, this phone is gonna be so good that yeah, it's kind of crazy. And this is a screen size that really could kill a tablet. That could be the reason why Apple isn't trying out this screen size. Because, as I say, if Apple would release a 5-inch device, everyone would love it. If it would have been a smartphone, everyone would have loved it so much. But why didn't they do it? Well, I think that's just because they went with a phone that you can hold in your whole hand and you can touch everything of the screen, and also that they could then brand it as a Retina display. And then they did an iPad, which they always do a new update every year, and it's very simple when they only have those two devices. People will think about them. I'm not sure if they're gonna release a new iPod this year, but I'm not sure why they aren't, because many people do buy them and stuff. But if Apple would have done that, then they would have been awesome and creative and innovative. And I think that we shouldn't blame Apple for not being the best all the time, because as we do know, one of the best, or I mean the best person behind Apple, Steve Jobs, he did unfortunately have cancer here in the last few years of when he got like 2005. And that's that's one of the reasons also behind Apple's success with the latest products. One person, Steve Jobs, and he has been so good for Apple. But can Apple still really be their leader up there? It feels like they are running out of ideas, and it feels like Steve Jobs didn't want to experiment with a larger device with the bigger screen. But I really think that it would be interesting as hell. But the thing is, I'm not even sure if Apple's gonna experiment going with the bigger screen size, and that's just that's a little boring actually. If they're only gonna try to update the speed to make the new iPhone a 4G LTE variant, and then maybe update the GPU as well to a quad core one, but still the same CPU. It will be interesting to say, at least, to see what Apple is gonna do this year. Yeah, see.